I wouldn't even recognize love, never having seen it before. You know you gotta listen to me. I know you haven't listened to me, but if you do, I will tell you. There was a time, there was a time, there was a time, there was a time before you. Oh, I wouldn't even recognize love, never having seen it before. Was a time, man, it was long ago. It was a time long before. That's why I wouldn't even recognize love, never having seen it be. There was a time when, that's what I'm telling you, there was a time when everything hurt. There was a time when all was full of lies. There was a time of pain. I don't know how to explain it to you. I don't think you can even hear me. And this is where the story grows complex. This is where the story is a mess. This is where we all lose our heads. You came rushing through my life. You came crashing into my life. You came in everything turned upside down. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. That I am having trouble recognizing love, never having seen it before. This is new, that's what I'm telling you. Are you even hearing me at all? But I'd like to learn more about love so that I could recognize it more. So this is new, and it might be fun to make the harms of the past undone. Maybe that's why I often start to cry, because I'm still grieving that I never thought that I would ever find love, but I think that I might find it soon. Next, the story starts to run again. Don't run away this time. It's hard when you're frightened. Let's just take a breath. Change is not always bad. I know it often seems that way, especially when you're so hurt so many times. It could be very good this time. Find your center and in the ground again. You will understand. Change is all around. And third, our story is complex. That's a story's how, a story's why. Well, for and you came crashing through my life. You used to be just somebody's wife, but now I'm more. Everything's upside down, and I might start recognizing love despite never seeing it before. It's a miracle, could it be mirage? There was a time when it was long ago, but how do you ever recognize love if you don't know what you're looking for? What are you looking for? There was a time. There was a time when the word love was a lie. So how do you ever recognize love when you don't even know what the word even means and hurts? So you begin to tell the lie to yourself, and you start to believe it. Then you look for the lie in everyone else, confirmed every time. See it, believe it. But that's just in your brain, works the way it's trained, and you can't untrain it. So you must learn to separate lies from the truth. And then you come walking and I learn to breathe again. My heart will beat again. My eyes just learn to see. And if this isn't love, maybe this is part of what I think that I want love to be. But he's perfect, I'm not perfect, you're not perfect. A perfect life is nothing to someone like me. But if you call me, I will answer. You are home, and home is where I think that I long to be. Just you call and I'll jump to answer. Share the ground and also share center. This is everything I've ever wanted, everything I think I'm wanting, except for what, that one thing? I think you know what that is. Does anybody even know what that is? No, I don't think we do. So begins the busy, dizzying climb up to the pinnacles of abstracted analysis as we all try to figure out exactly what everyone out there truly wants. We all spin in circles looking for someone, anyone, that special one, the one who sees us for ourselves, who we can see for their self, and we both see the other as love. We recognize love, love recognize love, love loves love, looks for love endlessly. So that's how I will learn to recognize love through my own love coming from me. Yes, that's the way through similarity, the loving instinct born within ourselves. Learn to recognize love through your own love with your own being, becoming, acting, doing, seeming, deeming, dreaming, hoping. When I think back to the days of long ago, oh so very long ago, everything hurt and you weren't here. When I think forward to the times of our hopes and dreams, everything that it seems might be within our grasp if we just wait a bit longer. My love, wait just there for me on the edge of all that could be. Maybe it could be all we dream, and I don't know when and don't know how, but I've been fighting. I don't think I've ever stopped fighting for something I could keep fighting for. But I love you and you love me. It seems so very simple. Why isn't everything this simple? Be together again soon and among our friends. We'll all pursue all our dreams. That is all that life means. Did you just mention you have just figured out the meaning of life in the middle of writing a song or a poem or whatever this is? I thought this was a song for a girl or maybe a boy or a someone. Love is the meaning of all things. Isn't that too simplistic, too facile, too sophomoric to be a deep philosophical truth? That's why it's so hard to see, even though it's everywhere. Could it be everywhere? So pedestrian, so it's fine. You think that you only want something uncommon, but you want the very same thing that many of us want. That is to be in reciprocation with love. What would you do with that, even if you could get it? These are my demons. These are the kinds of things they say to me all the time. They live in my mind. They're taking up real estate that could better be filled by literally anything else, like, I don't know, physics. What are you saying about love that you could not recognize? What were you saying about love being found? What were you saying about love being now? What were you saying about, what were you meaning about, what were you dreaming about in the time long ago when I said that everything hurt? I don't know that you said it was long ago. Can explain it to you. It might be something you just have to feel, experience for yourself, and that's the only way to ever really even somewhat, maybe kind of a little bit know. There was a time when I had no idea what love was, but now that time has gone back into the past, and now it's on. Now I recognize love, and I know that I've seen it before. The most beautiful face in the world.